Good morning. So I am on the final stages of revisions of my book, and so I haven't given a book update or even done a vlog like this. So I thought I would do a vlog on where I'm at with my book, give you a book update, and just show you what a day of working on my book is like. And so let's get started. I have just got up. I got up at 5:30. I had a glass of water, made my lemon water, and now I'm gonna do some qigong and some myofascial release and some meditation, and then have some breakfast, and then I'll be getting started with writing, and I'll take you along for the journey today. Okay, so I'm done my writing. I wrote for about 30 minutes this morning, and usually I, pull some cards and just write on the keywords or whatever comes up for me around those. But this morning I did something a little different. I've got a section this morning that I'm going to be writing about worry, and I was worried about that section. So basically this section is about worry, and one of the things about this book is I want it to be very balanced, and so that seems to me like earth element out of balance. And so I wrote about that, and worry seems to be like fighting the natural rhythm of things. And my entire purpose of the book is that we aren't fighting the natural rhythm of things. And so I had been thinking about how in balance, worry is really more empathy. And so I was just riffing on the idea of worry this morning, and I came up with a new section for that subsection, which I'm really happy about, which nobody's really written about before. So that was very fruitful this morning. I also did a whole brain dump around something that's been bothering me, so it wasn't all about the book, and I find that that's really good, because if I get that stuff out of the way, the kind of personal stuff, the kind of icky stuff, if that gets out of the way, it's not kind of being held under the surface when I go to do the writing on the book. So that was kind of my morning routine, and now I'm gonna go have breakfast before I start my writing. Okay, had my breakfast, and I usually watch this morning I watched a vlog while I was having my breakfast. I watched the Miller family. They're such a sweet, wholesome family. It reminds me of when I was growing up in a big family, so I think that's why I like watching it so much. And it's like a palate cleanser, clears my mind. So before I go and do the heavy lifting of writing, I'm going to take my vitamins right now. I just wanted to show you this. It's from Apotheca. If you live in Canada, I highly recommend it, because they do custom blends of tinctures. And just, this past couple of weeks, I've been feeling so burned out, and so I called them, and they did this special custom adrenal blend for me, and I would never have even had the energy to finish this chapter. I'll be telling you about where I am at with it, but this has really helped me finish this chapter, let alone vlog about it. So it's really helping me. And if you are in Canada, I highly recommend them. They can probably ship in Canada, but probably not in the US. But there are other places in the US and elsewhere in the world that will do like custom blends for you for whatever your needs are. And I highly recommend checking something like that out, because it really helps. Okay, so I've had my first look at this section this morning. And as I said, I'm writing on the emotion section of the Earth Element chapter, just to give you some broad strokes about where I'm at with the book. There's my massage chair, which I'll definitely be getting into a little bit later today. But about a year ago in August, I had a first draft written. And over the last year, I spent this last year revising the chapters and getting them into better shape. So today, you'll see I'm taking you through probably revising a small section within a chapter, and what that looks like. So the writing itself is actually a pretty slow process, or the revising. The first draft comes out pretty quickly because it's something that I had been teaching on for a couple of years. And then the revising goes more slowly, because I want to make sure it flows and is easy to understand, and that it's refined. So today is the emotion section, and it started with 8 sections, not in a good order for comprehension. And so just now I revised it down into 4 sections. So for example, the first subsection has had 3 sections, and then it went down. It was previously 3 sections, now it's gone down to 2, and same with the second subsection. It goes to 2, and then there are 2 new sections that are coming in. So when we're talking revisions, I'm talking big revisions. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull stuff out from the first draft, put it in, rewrite it, and also write some new content. So, and I write in 25-minute blocks, take 5 minutes breaks, and then come back. I'll do that for 2 hours this morning, and then go for a walk and take a longer break. So yeah, that's taken about 50 minutes so far. Okay, so for this break, I am washing dishes. I often wash dishes as a break between writing, which I know sounds super exciting, but it's something that's kind of physical and gets me up and moving, and it gets the house cleaned a little bit too. So time to put on the rubber gloves and wash some dishes.
Thank you.
Okay, dishes are mostly washed. It is time to take out the compost and the recycling. Taking out the compost is probably the least enjoyed task, maybe next to cleaning the bathroom in our house, something that may also get done today. Okay, I finished the next section on worry, the second worry section, and now I just started transferring over to the section on empathy, which is turning out really beautifully so far. And it's time for another break. Okay, so I'm making granola today as well because I've got the oven on. It's supposed to get warmer today, so to justify it, I'm going to make some granola. Tim's really loving it. So this is from a book. I'll show you the book. Here's the recipe in case you want to screenshot it. And this is the book, which I love. My friend Jen got it for me. Okay, I finished up my sections, outlining my sections for the wood moderates earth, and earth creates metal. I watched my last section. I said earth creates water. It doesn't. It's metal. I don't know. It just gets all the words going together. I had my Shavasana. I did my 30-minute Shavasana, and honestly, my brain is fried now. It's, you know, it takes a lot of mental energy to write and to create new when you're writing. So I could push through and write, but I know the quality of the writing won't be very good, and I'll just have to rewrite it later. So I'm going to wrap up here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about the book. I might try to get Tim to put an opt-in if you want to know about more updates about the book and when the book's coming out and when we do book launch parties and stuff. That's a ways down the line still. I still got to finish up writing this last chapter, the introduction chapter, the conclusion chapter, and then we go into photographs. There's probably about 1,000 photographs to be taken for this book, and then the design and layout of the book. So we're ways off yet, but if you want to know about all that, then I think we can probably do an opt-in at melissawest.com/book, and then we'll give you updates as things come along, and we can keep you updated. I can do another vlog like this if that makes sense. If you like to know how things are coming along with the book, I can keep you updated that way. Anyway, thanks so much for coming along for the day. It was really fun to just document this, even for myself. To have a day in the life, because I feel like this is going to be over soon, and I want to be able to look back and see like what it was like being at this stage of the writing process, because it's pretty special. It's pretty much been a dream my entire life to write a book, even though in my PhD and my master's, you know, I wrote a master's thesis and a PhD dissertation, and those are chunky book size papers. With chapters and everything. So those are books. But, you know, this is different. I think more people will probably want to read it. than those. And yeah, so this has been a lifetime dream, and it's you know, it's important to enjoy the journey and not just want to be at the end, at the finish line. So I'm feeling myself be a bit sentimental about this part, and you know, I'm really enjoying the writing. I love the writing, and I love the research and the writing, and feeling this part of it slip away feels sad, actually. I'm gonna miss it, because when it's over. There, you know, it'll be a whole other stage of then interacting with you guys with the book, which will be exciting too, but it's so different from the writing, which is an introvert's dream. An introvert's dream. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what chapter you're most excited about, what element you are. And if you don't know what element you are, the name of the book is The Elemental Self, 5 Element Yin Yoga. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching the vlog. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and write at the show notes for this now, and just tinker around this afternoon, probably read that graphic novel that I picked up at the library earlier. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you guys.